What's up guys, back with another video, and in the last one I reviewed the iPad mini 5, and I was also wondering about the overall state of iPad mini lineup in the year of 2023, because we've had iPad mini 6 for quite some time right now, and it's getting actually more and more popular according to some YouTube reviews I see and videos people make about iPad mini being clearly the best iPad, the best value iPad, the most beloved one, in the overall iPad lineup. And it makes so much sense if you think about it, because the iPad mini has always been the iPad that was supposed to be. It was bigger than your smartphone and in many ways more capable thanks to iPadOS, while also not trying to pretend to be somewhat narrowed down version of a laptop. Like this thing, talking about iPad mini 6, maybe even iPad mini 5, like this thing is just so simple in the way it is. It covers you all the basics, like it has good performance, decent screen, decent speakers, decent battery life, universal USB-C port. It's supported for a very long time with great Apple's system, iPadOS. Great in the way that it's, pretty stable, has solid applications, decent options, let's say, for the mini lineup. Not that it's greatest system overall, because it's very nerfed compared, for example, to macOS, but that's for another video. But like, if you conclude iPad mini, like, it's always been decent price and a great value, and I think it's not changing in the year of 2023. I think this is still the iPad to go if you're into smaller iPads, if you're into some research on the go, reading something, maybe watching some videos on a bit smaller screen than your laptop, well, actually quite a bit smaller and yet bigger than your smartphone. Like, the iPad mini is still such a capable device. Or if you're using, older smartphone and you want to upgrade for something better while not necessarily changing your phone, the iPad mini is still the way to go. It still supports Apple Pencil. As I said, it has plenty of capabilities, and overall I can see why this device is so beloved. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles of the newest iPads. It doesn't have the best performance nor 120 Hz, but people don't really seem to care too much about it, because as I said, it gets the job done. And it's overall, I don't like really this word, but it's kind of a cute product, special in its own way, because the smaller tablets are pretty dead, and with iPad mini having the access to full, Apple ecosystem, as well as all of these apps, as well as the power that this device gives you, like, it's a really capable device. And if you are into mini lineup, you will definitely enjoy that one heck out of this iPad, actually, to be honest. As I said in my previous video, I'm still using my iPad mini 5, sometimes over my iPad Pro, because the size is just so nice, the battery still lasts, it covers all the basics, and it's actually so nice for reading or watching some videos. It just doesn't tire your hands too much. I don't necessarily use it for gaming, but I suppose that if you don't mind 60 Hz display and you don't necessarily want to go for Pro, the iPad minis will still be the way to go. They are pretty light. As I said, the battery life is pretty decent, the power is still okay. I mean, even on this one, the A12 processor is still getting the job done. Maybe it's no longer a beast it once was, but it's still pretty decent. So the iPad mini is such a sweet spot. And if you are into smaller iPads, like, you have the easiest choice in the world. You're just going for iPad mini 6 or maybe even iPad mini 5. I mean, if you're into that, check out my review that I, just uploaded. It's a really solid device. And you don't have the same troubles that people do with those bigger iPads when they think, maybe they should go for refurbished, maybe Air, maybe iPad 10, maybe go for older iPad 9, maybe the biggest of the iPad Pros. Like, it's kind of insane. With iPad mini, you have no problems like that. And I think in the year of 2023, it is still an absolutely fantastic option to pick up.